signing here in free agency till then?
Um, it's been an alright transition. I didn't get to get a lot of the offseason up here in Cleveland, but just adjusting to it now. I'm studying the playbook and catching up on a lot of things. I work with Jock before, so that's helped to have a familiar face.
Yeah.
I've seen you working with Mason Graham your time a lot. What's that been like? Helping him get used to the NFL as you get used to the season?
It's been fun. I trained with Mason a lot this offseason too, so working with him and seeing how he moves and just pushing each other to get better.
What do you think he's asking you?
He asks a lot of things, but we go in there, we have fun, we really just vibe off each other and just create our vibe, how we want to rush together, how we want to play together, what type of swag we want to play with.
And he talked.
How did working out with him this offseason come together? What's something that he suggested?
He really suggested it. He was just like, "Hey, well, I'm pulling up." So I was surprised, but I was happy to have him.
Now with Houston,
What do you think the ceiling is?
I don't believe in putting ceilings on nobody. Sky's the limit.
What was it to Cleveland?
Drew me to Cleveland. Shit, I got cut. But then, having Jock here was a big help. Having Schwartz in this type of defense, I think it fits me perfectly. And I was happy that they wanted me as well.
Did it kind of blindside you that you got cut, or were you expecting?
I wouldn't be inside. Exactly.
You talked about the system fitting you, and Mason's talked about the switch, from kind of reading, reacting in Michigan. So how do you help him kind of bridge that gap to just attack like Jim wants?
I think I've never played on any other system, so I don't know one way of playing. So I think for him it's just like the move the thought of having like to play like step with blocks and things like that, and just think about getting off the ball. Just keep things simple. Getting off the ball is the first thing. Playing with pad level, bring your hands on your punch, things like that.
How much can you help Miles with? Obviously, he gets double teamed, triple teamed. You throw so much at him, but with you and Mason in the middle there, it seems like it kind of takes some pressure off of him.
For sure, it just comes down to winning your one-on-ones. If you winning your one-on-ones and having production out of it, and that's obviously going to draw a guy from Miles or draw a guy from Mason or whoever else it might be. I think also schematically, Schwartz is, he's an aggressive guy, aggressive play caller. He'll dial up things and it creates one-on-ones for all of us across the board.
Schwartz he'll kind of line guys up everywhere. He'll do like full line changes in the middle of a drive. What are you kind of expecting to do this year?
I'm really open to doing whatever it takes to win. I played for guys that were kind of understudies of Schwartz in this system, whether it was in Houston with Nico or in San Fran last year out there with Chris. They all came from like Schwartz's scheme, so I've seen that.
You kind of feel like the defense is going to go as you guys up front of the group sort of go, and you guys are kind of the drivers of that bus a little bit.
For sure, that's why they call us the Nation.
What's it like being next to Miles, or even on that same line as Miles as a defensive player?
Yeah, you get here, you hear all the things about Miles. You see him go to work, you see how he come to work every day. You see the ability he has. It's just like, it's just kind of mind-blowing to see a guy come out here and work. He walked in the other day and he was already out there doing get-offs, and I'm like, damn, I gotta wake up early to beat him to it. So, just having that type of guy on the line.
I'm sure, obviously, you've seen him play for a long time, but being up close, is there something like physically that he does that really surprised you or impressed you?
I think you just really got to see it in person. You can see the tape, but when you see it in person, you see it.
Is it the explosion or the?
So you name it. You see it, and you tell me what you see.
A couple bad passes, screening hands out there. Is that a staple of the game you're working on?
I just watch Shelby. That's just something he's always been known for. Especially if you're in like a splitter position with two guys on you or something like that, getting a hand up and affect the game.
Did you like going live the other day? It's the first time tackling to the ground that they've done under Kevin.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. It's football. It's kind of the same for us up front. It's just the running back getting in front of the tackle, run to the ball tackle.
What did you learn about yourself and the defense at this point?
I mean, it's always continuous learning in the defense. Just seeing different ways you can run things and make things become more available for you. For myself, it's just continuing to try to perfect my craft.
You guys get your first round of joint practices next week, obviously. How much do you value that this time of year to kind of get a chance to go up against another team in some controlled settings and get away from just having to go against yourself?
I'm not really a fan of joint practice. I've only done one in my career. But I mean, it is what it is. It's on the schedule, so that's what's up.
Thank you.